This is Snips editor Michael McConnell. I'm here at Autodesk 2016 in Las Vegas, and I'm here at the Iris VR booth with the company CEO, Shane Scranton. How are you, Shane?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
So how has Autodesk been for you this year?
It's been great. There's a lot of excitement in the industry for VR right now, so pretty much everyone is asking, what is VR and what do you guys do? So,
well, that's kind of what I wanted. We started talking a little bit before we started taping. Briefly, what is VR, and what's the relevance for people that do sheet metal HVAC, my readers? What's the relevance for them?
Absolutely. So VR, a lot of the headsets came out this summer. They are fully immersive goggles that you put on your face. You can't see anything of the outside world.
This stands for virtual reality still?
Yeah.
Does that still mean that? Okay.
Stands for virtual reality, and so you can't see anything in your outside world. You're just looking at a digital image, but your left eye and right eye see something different, so you get, when your brain stitches it together, you actually get a sense of depth, and you get a sense of space. So what people are really responding to positively is when you're in the goggles, you really feel like you're there, you can look around, and it really feels like you're looking into a new environment. So VR just came out, and people can now actually go buy these headsets, and everyone's sort of asking, what can we use this for in this industry? So that's what we're here showing.
What if a sheet metal contractor, HVAC contractor wanted to invest in one of these? They're not very expensive, I take it, anymore?
Absolutely. So the headsets we have here, the Oculus Rift is $600, and the HTC Vive is $800.
And what are they? What are they going to be able to use them for on the job site?
So that's where Iris comes in. You can download our software directly into Revit. We also support SketchUp and Rhino, and a lot of HVAC is using these programs to build out BIM models and to use it for coordination, for clash detection. And because we install into these programs, you can instantly, in one click, take your file and send it into a virtual reality environment. So in about 30 seconds, you can be exploring your BIM model in VR and looking at how that space feels, looking at potential clashes, and looking at different assemblies.
And before that, you couldn't do that, and it would all been on pen and paper, and it would have taken hours, I assume, to even come close, right?
Exactly. Well, it'd be on the screen, or it'd be printed out. But typically, there's also a lot of confusion in those mediums, right? Especially if there's a level of complexity there, people are looking at it, and even if people are nodding, there is some confusion, and VR helps clarify the whole thing. It's such a immediate medium. It's not abstract, and that's really wonderful for viewing anything that's three-dimensional.
Well, Shane, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk to me.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure.
This is Michael McConnell with Shane Scranton at the Iris VR booth at Autodesk 2016. Thank you for watching.